Ebola hemorrhagic fever. This is how Ebola looks like under electron micrograph. What is Ebola hemorrhagic fever? And which is the causative agent? Ebola virus disease, EVD, also known as Ebola hemorrhagic fever, EHF, or simply Ebola, is a viral hemorrhagic fever of humans and other primates caused by Ebola viruses. The Ebola virus is a member of the family Filoviridae and the order Mononegavirales and is the causative agent of Ebola hemorrhagic fever, Ebola HF. Ebola is severe and often fatal among both humans and non-human primates, with mortality rates reaching as high as 90% in some outbreaks. These are the subtypes of Ebola: Ebola, Zaire, Ebola, Sudan, Ebola, Ivory Coast, Ebola, Bundibugyo and Ebola, Reston. Where is Ebola virus found in nature? Ebola viruses are mainly found in primates in Africa and possibly the Philippines. There are only occasional Ebola outbreaks of infection in humans. Ebola hemorrhagic fever occurs mainly in Africa, in the Republic of the Congo, Gabon, Sudan, Ivory Coast, and Uganda, but it may occur in other African countries. Where do cases of Ebola hemorrhagic fever occur? Ebola virus was first described in 1976 near the Ebola River in what is now the Democratic Republic of Congo. Since then, the virus has emerged periodically and infected people in several African countries. Cases of Ebola hemorrhagic fever in Africa, 1976 to 2008. How is Ebola virus spread? Ebola is introduced into the human population through close contact with the blood, secretions, organs, or other bodily fluids of infected animals. In Africa, infection has been documented through the handling of infected chimpanzees, gorillas, fruit bats, monkeys, forest antelope, and porcupines found ill or dead or in the rainforest. Ebola then spreads in the community through human-to-human transmission, with infection resulting from direct contact, through broken skin or mucous membranes, with the blood, secretions, organs, or other bodily fluids of infected people, and indirect contact with environments contaminated with such fluids. What are the symptoms of Ebola hemorrhagic fever? EVD is a severe acute viral illness often characterized by the sudden onset of fever, intense weakness, muscle pain, headache, and sore throat. This is followed by vomiting, diarrhea, rash, impaired kidney and liver function, and in some cases, both internal and external bleeding. Laboratory findings include low white blood cell and platelet counts and elevated liver enzymes. How is Ebola hemorrhagic fever clinically diagnosed? Ebola virus can be detected in blood after onset of symptoms. It may take up to 3 days after symptoms start for the virus to reach detectable levels. Polymerase chain reaction, PCR, is one of the most commonly used diagnostic methods because of its ability to detect low levels of Ebola virus. What laboratory tests are used to diagnose Ebola hemorrhagic fever? 1. Reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction, RT-PCR. These molecular tests look for Ebola virus RNA in a blood sample. RT-PCR can be used with saliva samples in acutely ill individuals. RT-PCR of blood is now the standard method used by international health organizations to diagnose acute Ebola during outbreaks. 2. Ebola antigen tests. These tests detect Ebola antigens in blood samples. They typically can detect antigens within a few days after symptoms begins. 2 types are available. Rapid Ebola antigen tests. Laboratory antigen tests. 3. Ebola antibody testing, IgM, or IgG class. These tests are used to detect Ebola antibodies, immune proteins, in a blood sample that develop in response to the infection. The IgM class of antibody develops first, while IgG develops later. Antibody tests in general are best at detecting Ebola later in the illness and are often used in investigating Ebola outbreaks. The World Health Organization, WHO, and the CDC recommend molecular testing and antigen ELISA testing for diagnosing acute Ebola. How is Ebola hemorrhagic fever treated? There are no licensed therapeutics to treat Ebola, though researchers are evaluating potential immune therapies, blood products, and drugs. Ebola treatment currently involves addressing symptoms and controlling complications such as severe dehydration, electrolyte imbalances, septic shock, and organ failure. Please check our other videos for more information on viruses, specifically pandemics like corona and severe acute respiratory infection. Thank you.